YouTube, what's the deal? It's your girl Jahira, and I am back. Voice is getting a little better, people. Thank you for all the concern. But I wanted to come in really quickly and do a video response to my sister's latest Help a Sister Out, because it was something that struck pretty close to home for me on a couple of levels. As you know, and of course I'm going to include the link to the Help a Sister Out below, but for those of you that have already seen it, my sister would received a letter or a note from somebody by the name of, we're going to call her Jennifer, and there were a couple of issues going on. The first being her concern about whether or not she should be taking, or she should take pictures of herself, relatively provocative pictures, well, not too provocative, not nudes, but sensual photos to give to her, I believe, fiance, who is currently incarcerated. And the second issue was about, her body image. And I had a little experience in both of these areas. So I wanted to come through and discuss it with y'all. And also get some of my Subtastics feedback on what Jennifer should do. So the thing with taking pictures, I want to say to my sister Nina, hi Nina, I agree with you 150%. Like, totally, completely agree that taking pictures of yourself to give to a guy, bad idea. Bad move. He can wait. He can wait till he gets home to get the whole thing in 3D. He don't need to memorize it, because if something goes south, then there your naked ass is for all the world to see. And guys, well, people can be funny sometimes. But with regard to taking sensual or erotic or suggestive photos in general, I'm not opposed to it, because I've done it. And this is where the keeping it real comes in, folks. I've taken photos of myself in lingerie. I have had nude photos taken of myself. And, well, let's just put the shit out there. I had to put myself through college somehow. And there are nude photos of me on the internet. There are. And I'm okay with that, because I didn't do it for anybody other than me. Okay, whatever that was. But I did it for me. I did it absolutely for me. I did it because I'm beautiful, and I've wanted something to look back on and say, I was brave enough, I had the courage. If we as women of size, as curvaceous, voluptuous, full-figured, zoftig, by whatever you define the ample woman, are going to change the perception that, big girls are sloppy, big girls can't be sexy, big girls can't turn anybody on, big girls can't be centerfolds. I believe that it takes a big girl to go out and be that person in order to change the mindset. So on a couple of occasions, I have been that person. There is a group on Facebook called the Big Girl Movement, and I am a member of that group. And at one point, the Big Girl Movement started a campaign because it was a major network. I'm not sure if it was ABC or Fox or CBS, refused to air a commercial for Lane Bryant's lingerie division known as Kashik, for those of you who are in the know. And yet this same network would continuously air Victoria's Secret commercials. And the subliminal message being sent was that we don't want to see fuller figured women in lingerie. So the Big Girl Movement started a campaign asking all of their members to take pictures of themselves in their bra as a sign of solidarity and as a way of saying that we can and we are beautiful, erotic, sensual creatures. And this was mine. So that was the unretouched photo that I took as part of that campaign. Now, getting to the issue of body image, Jennifer, I'm going to require a cigarette here. I want to say this. It's very easy for all of us to come in and say you're beautiful, you've got to get over it, you've got to feel better about yourself. It's awfully convenient for those of us who sit behind a screen and screen name to say those kind of things, but I know it's not always easy. It hasn't always been easy for me. The confidence you might see now definitely was not always there. But I'm a firm believer in the power of now. And here's what I mean by that. I can't change what happened 10 minutes ago. I will not ever in my life be able to redo what happened 10 minutes ago. And I could never, ever predict what's going to happen 10 minutes from now. So all I have is this moment. This moment right here on this bed with this cigarette and this camera, talking to you, talking to my sister, and talking to my subtastics. All I can control, all that I have control of, is right now. And so, being as how we can't change the past and we can't predict the future, if 5 minutes from now my life, God forbid, was to end, how I feel about myself on the inside right now is the feeling I could very well carry with me to my grave. And so I always say that joy is not an emotion. Joy is a decision. I choose to have joy. I choose to look in the mirror and see someone breathtakingly beautiful staring back at me. And it doesn't mean I walk around feeling that way 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, but it means that I'm consciously making the decision that how I see myself, the world will see me, because I am the first example of how the world is going to treat me. The way everybody around me treats me is a reflection of how I treat myself. If I talk down about me and belittle me and berate me and make myself feel low, I am not sending out the message that anybody should treat me any differently, because I'm not sending out the message that I deserve to be treated differently. I'm a woman who knows my worth. I'm a woman who knows what I deserve. And the way that I relate to myself forces other people to relate to me in that way. I want the world to see somebody confident, to see someone vibrant and open and giving and caring and affectionate and intellectual and loving. So that's what I must see myself as. And just with regard to the way that you see yourself and how that relates to what you don't want your man to see, do you really want to walk into this marriage with that kind of baggage? I mean, if he's a good man, and I get the sense that he's a good man who hasn't always done good things, but that happens. Doesn't he deserve you at your absolute best? Doesn't he deserve you whole and not broken? Doesn't he deserve all that you have to offer him insofar as the best aspects of you? It's just something to think about, baby girl. And that's my time. So, Subtastics, you know, it's Nina's help a sister out, but I'm sure she could use, I know she could use some more advice, some more suggestions. Go check out Nina's video. I am posting the link below. And, y'all know, I will see y'all real soon. Jennifer, you're on my mind and you're in my prayers. I'm thinking of you. Until next time, YouTube, one love.